Welcome to Design Army TV. This episode summary is about colour number 6, lightness and saturation. Now, lightness is a term we use to describe how much white or black has been added to a colour. But if we add white to a hue, we are tinting it, and if we add black to a hue, we are shading it. So the lightness measures just how much black or white has been added to a hue. And if the hue has had so much black added to it, so much in fact that we can't see the colour anymore and only black, we will say that this colour has a lightness of -1. Or if a colour is still a pure hue and has had no black or white added in, then we say that it has a lightness of 0. Therefore no lightness at all, just pure hue. And at the other end of the scale, if a pure hue has had so much white added to it that it has virtually become white, then it has a lightness of 1. Now, the lightness of a colour is very important to us, as we see just how much and how greatly a hue can change colour just by adding different amounts of black or white to a hue. So if we add a lot of black to a yellow, we get a dark khaki, green-like colour. But technically, we would know that and say that it is a yellow hue with the lightness of -8%. Now, in interiors, we rarely talk about our colours at this level of technicality with our clients. But it's perfect for us to know for our own use within the office on a day-to-day basis as we assemble our schemes. Saturation is quite similar to lightness, but works with the colour grey instead. Saturation is about how much hue is in the colour in proportion to a neutral grey that is the same tonally to that hue. In this episode, you will work with paint in creating squares of lightness for your portfolio to see how we get to a huge range of colours simply by adding different amounts of black, white or grey to all the hues we have available to us. It really starts to help us understand even more in depth about our base hues and how much white, black or grey have been added to them. And when we look at a material such as marble, we are able to see the bases of underlying colour. And although its resultant colour may be a warm off-white, we know it started life as a brown hue that now has a lightness of 95%. And as you can see from all the colours and the materials of these fabrics, when we start to desaturate all these fabrics, they will change colour incredibly. So we'll do that on camera right now to show you. Being able to analyse colour such as this is a fantastic secret tool for us to use in our careers as colour consultants and designers. Because I know when I'm in the studio assembling schemes, when I put my materials together side by side with a stone, paint, fabric, laminate or timber, I can look deep into the colour to pull out its base hue, which means my scheme will have great visual dialogue and look exceptionally professional rather than a mismatch of different colour attempts. And I can put a zesty lime next to a deep khaki and it will look amazing, and I don't even need to question my decision. Word on this episode of lightness and saturation is this: it can actually be really enjoyable and almost meditative to mix colours as we go. So like our other lessons, Do make sure that you have the time and a peaceful environment in which you can sit down and test out your colours. So have fun! Thank you for joining me in this episode trailer, and I really look forward to you watching the full-length episode on lightness and saturation. Goodbye.